Hello, welcome back to this week's edition of Satterwhite Live.
Beautiful Thursday here in Texas.
Beautiful hot Thursday here in Texas. I'm Blake Linton. This is Josh Thomas.
Yep, still me.
Still you. And we are here today to talk to you about site prep, which is sometimes overlooked aspect, I think, of building log homes.
Yeah, honestly, I think we're looking for excuses to get out on job sites and have a little fun out there. So
I agree with that.
This is just another video of us out on the job site showing you the preparations, kind of the initial stages of putting the slab down. So Blake, why don't you hit us with the statement of beliefs?
This is the Satterwhite statement of beliefs. We at Satterwhite Log Homes are Christians. We are not ashamed of our faith. We kneel to God only and to no man. We love America. We stand proudly for the pledge and for our national anthem. We're proud of our flag, our military, our law enforcement, and our first responders. We revere our founding fathers and our Constitution, and we will fight to the death for our families, our country, and our God.
Thank you, buddy.
No problem. No problem. All right, so yesterday we went out on site to a job site that's in the early stages of, getting the slab poured.
Yeah, so we're going to walk you through it, but just keep in mind this is not ready for concrete yet.
Right.
I think we go into that on site.
Yeah, and we talk about that. So let's go ahead and roll the footage. Hey guys, we're out here on site today, not far from the office at a constructed shell that we're getting ready to build. I'm Blake Linton, this is Josh Thomas. Tell them what we're going to talk about today, Josh.
Yeah, so this is just a great opportunity to see the for the slab, so we're just here on site to show that.
Yeah, so what you're going to see behind us, and we're going to go through it in a little bit more detail, but so the pad's been completed. We've got some some ledger boards up. Not all the form boards are up for the slab, but the ledger boards are in place, which gives you the ability to start, marking your plumbing, getting your plumbing roughed in, and things like that.
Pulling measurements, yes, sir, exactly.
So that's where we're at, and let's go ahead and dive right in.
Right. So this is a great opportunity to show them, the natural fall of the land, which you can kind of see here as it comes gradually down the hill. And you can see the fill that they brought in to level this out.
And I'm not speaking in exact terms, but looking at that pad, from where we're standing here, I'd say they had to bring in 3 or 4 foot of fill.
Yeah, a couple feet.
Yeah, in order to get that pad established for the house.
So at a high level, just explain to them why they have to do it, like what they're doing there.
Yeah, okay, so basically, no piece of property is going to be level, so you're going to have to bring in some amount of fill dirt in order to get that pad site ready and
flat.
Right. And what our rule of thumb is, you basically take the overall footprint of the house and then 3 foot in every direction outside of that.
Minimum,
correct. It needs to be your fill dirt, your pad site that needs to be absolutely level. So that's what we've done here. They've got the pad in. We've started forming up the foundation. We've got the roughed in plumbing in, and there's just a few more detailed things that need to be done on the form boards before we're ready to pour the slab.
Let's check that out a little closer.
Let's do it.
All right, so let's take a closer look at a little bit of the form boards and some of the plumbing.
Okay. All right, so we're standing right now inside the house, okay? And this is a ledger board that's going to create the
1.5-inch drop that we do from the house to the porch.
Right. So that's what that's doing. I'll step right now into the area where the porch is going to be poured. This is a 6 foot wide porch. It's always 1.5 inches lower than the house slab itself, and then we slope it a little bit to let the water drain off. So
this is going to look a little, I guess, a little premature, and it is a little premature. But what we've got here is they've got the initial form boards up. They've got the plumbing done. So the next step in this process for this house will be they'll come back out. They'll dig out these footers. They'll dig out the interior beams. They'll level all this dirt out so it's a uniform thickness, so it'll be a uniform thickness on the concrete.
Right.
So there's still a lot of work, and then you'll do your slab pre-treat, your termite pre-treat, your poly will go down, then your rebar will go in. So we still have quite a bit of work here, but I think this is a great opportunity to kind of show the initial phases of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Just kind of show you where we're getting started. So, all right, so here we are. Kind of want to show you where we've roughed in the plumbing. As you can see right here, you got roughed in plumbing in the ground. Now we still have to come back and dig your footers and your interior beams and things like that.
But that's the order of things.
Absolutely. So we'll dig the footers, dig the interior beams, finish up the forms on the outside and the inside, and then we'll be ready to pour. So,
man, this was great. I know it's initial stages, but I think it's great to see kind of the progression, how it's going to go. Pads done, ledger boards are up, plumbing's in, and then what'll go on from here. Hopefully we can make another trip out, maybe on the pour day.
Yeah, absolutely. We're trying to schedule that and we can be here the day they pour, so that'll kind of be a part 2 to this.
Yeah, so you kind of get to see exactly what it's going to look like before the concrete goes in and then the concrete going down.
Well, I think it'll make a lot more sense to them once we come back and we can show you the forms that are completed.
Right.
And then watch that concrete pour out of the truck.
Rebar in, exactly.
Thank
Well, man,
you.
this was fun.
Yeah, it was great.
I love it when we get to get out of the office and do these types of
It's
things.
cool out here, not hot at all, so we're enjoying this, and we'll see you in a couple days when we pour the concrete.
Well, I wish we had an outtake roll showing you all your complaining on this beautiful August morning.
Yeah, there's nothing like being in the sun in a black shirt. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. All right, that was pretty cool.
It's way cooler in here than it was out there. We looked good though. It didn't look like we were. It
didn't look as hot as it was,
hot,
but
yeah.
man, it was scorching. So I hope that gave you a good idea of kind of the infancy stages of pouring a slab. Next week we're going to be there when they pour the slab, and I think we'll probably be able to get you some footage of digging the footings and the interior beams, and then get some footage of that concrete rolling out of the truck.
That mud going in.
That's right. So it's going to be fun.
It is going to be fun.
So I think after next week we should have you all tied up on pouring a slab.
We should have got a video at that local burger joint we hit. That was good.
I think the burger joint was the highlight of yesterday.
Definitely was for me.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks.